We're going to recap the top 5 episodes of Agent Hacks in 2021 next. We're at the time of year where everyone looks back on the past 12 months and people do best ofs and highlights of the year. And we're doing the exact same thing on Agent Hacks to show people what agents are focused on the most as we head into 2022. So the number 5 episode is about speed to lead. And what a lot of folks don't realize is that if you respond to a lead within 5 minutes, you have a 78% better chance of getting that person to work with you, because most consumers work with the first person they talk to, and that's in that 78% range. What we also know is that there's an 80% decrease when you don't respond within the first 5 minutes. So let's go deeper and check out the clip. We are a call first team here, and I am so clear that the first thing you need to do is pick up the phone and dial the number. And when that happens, maybe you get voicemail. Here's the hack. Send them a text right after you leave the voicemail. Hey, just tried calling. I know you might not be in a place where you can talk. Is there a good time to connect about your real estate needs or whatever needs you're talking about? This applies to all industries. So the text right after the call. Texting has a much higher response rate than calls, although calls typically convert better. You might get the chance to schedule a call. You can find out when they're going to be free, and that goes a long way. Our number 4 most viewed episode features super agent Stacy Mitchell. Very grateful for her. And she broke down how she sold 38 homes in her first 11 months as a brand new agent. You can't miss this one. Check out the clip.
I think one of the most important things is having the buyers totally prepared. So being the knowledge agent, for sure. So getting the buyers prepped and ready to go even before they step into their first home to see it. And that includes, prepping them with all the documents that they'll be seeing coming electronically, preparing them with closing costs and estimated monthly payments, having them do drive-by in the neighborhood. So they're fully ready by the time they even step in the door.
Our number 3 most viewed episode is one of the more simple and effective hacks that we have put out. It's the 5 words that will help you close more. So let's check them out and go to the clip. Those simple 5 words. Has anyone reviewed with you? Add that to your repertoire. Add it to your scripts, because instead of telling them, hey, you need to understand this, or you've got to do this, you're asking the right question. And how many times have you heard that from me, from trainers across the country, all sorts of sales coaches and real estate coaches? It's about asking the right questions. Our number 2 most viewed episode is about one of the biggest issues to face real estate in a long, long time, the NAR versus DOJ lawsuit and what it means for agents. And there's a massive takeaway here that agents better be ready to be the knowledge broker, bring value to the transactions, especially as the DOJ scrutinizes the National Association of Realtors. Learn more in the clip. This lawsuit, what this tells me is the agent that makes a phone call once or makes a phone call twice to an inbound lead, they're going to be out of business. And the folks that can go out and win listings and win business in a competitive environment just like this, those are the ones that are going to last long term. So this means a lot. And what it means is a lot of us need to recommit to the basics so we can win business, know our presentation, know how to explain our worth, understand how to generate business, and make sure we're following up with people, because that's the biggest complaint about agents. And our number 1 viewed episode, it's got super agent Brian Blauk from our team, about how he is taking listings at a high level in his first year in the business. This one has some gold in it. Let's check out the clip. What advice do you have for anyone watching that wants to list homes like you are?
Well, listen, you can't wait for people to call you. It's just not going to happen. So you've got to put yourself in front of the people. You've got to grab the client, get some dialogue going, and you just got to put yourself out there. You don't be afraid to pick up the call. It is old school.
Yes.
But, sometimes when it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
So those are our top 5. And here's what I saw from this. One is that a lot of people don't even know about this lawsuit going on between NAR and DOJ. That's why it was so highly viewed. Secondly, there's a lot of proof of success here. We have 2 agents from our team demonstrating massive skills and using them in their day-to-day. And those were our number 1 and number 4 viewed videos. And 3 and 5 were just about simple conversion techniques, using 5 words as a question and making sure you respond to leads right away. There's nothing new here. All this stuff has been said before. It's about implementing and taking it to your business. And that's my takeaway for 2021, and we're going to bring even more value in 2022.